India is known for its culture and also for its cultural heritage. Once the seat of prowess of a cogent civilization, the impressive forts in Delhi today stand as silent sentinels to the erstwhile glory of mighty emperors who have reigned its red soil. Some are built in red sandstone, some frown down ominously like some Gothic palace. They carry an impressive aroma of chivalry. Each fort marks the dawn of a new capital and portrays the desire of establishing a new kingdom that never saw a rising sun. Qutub Minar is one of the best examples of Indian heritage. It is the tallest stone tower in the world, raised by Qutbuddin Aibak in 1199 AD. The diameter of the base is 14.32 meters. It tapers to a 2.75 meter diameter at a height of 72.5 meters. It took 2 decades to complete this monument. Qutb Minar is a red sandstone tower covered with beautiful and striking carvings and is inscribed with verses from the Holy Quran. The purpose of building this beautiful monument has been speculated upon. Apart from the usual role of a minaret, that of calling people for prayer in a Quwwat-ul-Islam mosque, other reasons ascribed to its construction are as a tower of victory, a monument signifying the might of Islam, or a watchtower for defense. The construction of this recognized landmark of Delhi was started by Qutbuddin and completed by the Sultan's successor and son-in-law Iltutmish. There are many other important constructions in the Qutb complex, such as the Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque, the Alai Darwaza, the Alai Minar, and the Iron Pillar. Alai Minar, which stands to the north of Qutb Minar, was commenced by Alauddin Khilji with the intention of making it 2 times higher than the Qutb Minar. The construction was abandoned, however, after the completion of the 24.5 meter high first story soon after the death of Alauddin. The first story of the Alai Minar still stands today. Alai Darwaza, which is the southern gateway of the Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque, was constructed by the first Khilji Sultan, Alauddin Khilji, in 1311 AD. This is the first building employing Islamic principles of construction and ornamentation. From the Nagari and Persian inscriptions on the Qutb Minar, it appears that it was damaged twice by lightning. In 1326, the uppermost story, which was damaged in 1368 AD during Firoz Tughlaq's reign, was replaced by him by 2 stories, making free use of marble, but leaving the lower portion of the 4th story built with sandstone in its original condition. The original 3 stories are each laid on a different plan. The lowest with alternate angular and circular flutings, the second with round ones, and the third with angular ones only, with the same alignment of flutings, however, being carried through them all. Its projecting balconies with stalactite pendentive brackets and inscriptional decorative bands on different stories heighten its decorative effect. The minar's entire architecture, however, bespeaks an Islamic origin, with two of its prototypes in brick still existing at Ghazni. Although Hindu craftsmen were certainly employed for its construction, as is evident also from certain Devanagari inscriptions on its surface. Sometimes sculptured stones from temples have been found utilized in it. Originally, it was surmounted by a cupola, which fell down during an earthquake and was replaced early in the 19th century with a new cupola in the late Mughal style by one Major Smith. It looked, however, so incongruous that it was brought down in 1848 and may now be seen on the lawns to the southeast of the minar. In the courtyard of the Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque stands one of the world's foremost metallurgical curiosities. The pillar, almost 7 meters high and weighing more than 6 tons, which bears a Sanskrit inscription in the Gupta script, is paleographically assignable to the 4th century, a date which is also confirmed by the peculiar style of its Amalak capital. The inscription records that the pillar was set up as a standard or dhwaj of Lord Vishnu on the hill known as Vishnupad, in the memory of a mighty king named Chandra, who is now regarded as identical with Chandragupta II of the imperial Gupta dynasty. A deep hole on the top of the pillar indicates that an additional member, perhaps an image of Garud, was fitted into it to answer to its description as a standard of Vishnu. The pillar bears an inscription which states that it was erected as a flagstaff in honor of the Hindu god Vishnu and in memory of the Gupta king Chandragupta. It is the only piece of Hindu temple remaining which stood there before being destroyed by Qutubuddin Aibak to build the Qutub Minar and Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque. Qutub built around it when he constructed the mosque. Made up of 98% wrought iron of pure quality, it has a diameter of 16 inches. Also, it was confirmed that the temperatures required to form such kinds of pillars could not be achieved by combustion of coal. The pillar is testament to the high level of skill achieved by ancient Indian ironsmiths in the extraction and processing of iron. Its unusual corrosion resistance appears to be due to a high phosphorus content, which, together with favorable local weather conditions, promotes the formation of a solid protective passivation layer of iron oxides and phosphates, rather than the non-protective cracked rust layer that develops on most ironwork. The pillar has been brought here evidently from somewhere else, as no other relics of the 4th century were found at the site. There is a strong bardic tradition that it was brought here. Where from? Nobody knows.